In the age of this virus, the reality is you might be laid off and there's really nothing you can do. Companies are trying to save money and trying to save every job they possibly can. Don't worry, it's not permanent and you can get through it. My name's Nick Tabor, I'm a personal trainer. I talk about this stuff as I haven't lived through this one, but it's getting close. I work obviously personal trainer, health and fitness, wellness, if you've seen this, but also my day job, I work in the hotel industry. So hotel and travel is really getting hit really hard. As of right now, they've furloughed every quote non-essential person. And they're possibly going to cut hours or lay off some other people. So honestly, it's a possibility I could be out of work at some point, but I can't let that get aside. Like, I have been spending this week scared out of my mind at random times, thinking, what am I going to do? What can happen? I had an amazing talk with my father-in-law who set a lot of things in perspective, and he put it all together. I think for everybody right now, this is, what words have been saying is this, what has been said is this is uncharted territory for all of us. And I mean, as a human race, I don't think, there's other flus and there's other corona issues, but honestly, I don't really know if we have seen this, anything like this before. So, points where the economy has stopped and everything else. But for me, it's just about things, like, okay, now the hotel industry is slowing the hell down really quickly. But what we've got to do is we've got to band together. And I've been telling my people to try to just pump them up. I'm like, dude, I live in Massachusetts, and I'm telling, like, we're New Englanders. For God's sakes, this is the toughest part of the country. The funny joke I made, I said, we're New Englanders, and, we're founded on the principle that we threw tea into the river because we wanted our Dunkin' coffee. And they're all just kind of like, yeah, they're like, yeah, you know what, we're New Englanders, damn it, yeah, who the hell this damn thing's going to tell us to stay home? But, some of my people do work at home. On the other side of it is the personal training thing, and recently I converted a lot of my clients over to be virtual clients recently, and that has really helped because nobody's going into a gym right now, and honestly, you really shouldn't. And also, a lot of things we've done, like we just recently stocked our kitchen with a whole ton of food, in case we do get quarantined or if we get locked down. We're going to be okay, and trust me, I think we'll be fine. But, it all kind of rolls in together. But for this, if you are at a point where maybe you're already furloughed, or maybe maybe you're in the same position like me that it might happen or it might not happen. If it is, then, there's nothing you can really do, but, there's a 3-step process that I have for you that can help you work out what can you do if you are laid off. So if it's coming, step number 1, what you've got to do is you've got to be as calm as possible. Like, I'm a believer that the world is built in the universe, God, heavenly up above, fate, whatever you call it, is set, for you. Like, you're in control of a little bit here, but there's a path, there's a destiny for you, and I believe in that. And just maybe that job you've been sticking at for a while that has been paying the bills, think to yourself, yes, it's a livelihood, but it's not you. It's not 100% you itself. So just maybe there's something on the other side of this that will build your life even better. And since this is uncharted territory, I see a lot of companies and a lot of people coming together. The governments are starting to work, and if you work on this and help each other out, there's a stimulus package with the federal government. So, hoping that if this virus passes as quickly as it came about, as it's sort of been predicted, that we will get a stimulus check, put that away, and then things will be fine. Like, I had my freak out moments earlier, but I chatted with my wife, and as soon as I said, hey, we've got to make sure that things are okay, is we've got to cut some things down. And it brings us to step two. We had a chat about it of cutting stuff down. Like, we've been spoiled with sending our laundry out for a little while. And, I said we've got to cut that really quickly. And, we've also ordered out food when we do our podcast. And, we watch a movie, eat some food, chill out. And, those two things have got to cut. And, that was a lot of money every month that could come back for the foreseeable future. And, it's cutting the extra expenses. There are things that we all do this, we take it for granted. We just say, okay, things will be here forever. And, okay, I spent $100 on something, but I get paid next week. Oh, don't worry about it. I spend a lot of money here, but now I'll figure it out. I've got a savings, so what? But when you're dealing with the unknown, especially when you're dealing with that, is what you've got to do is cut the expenses. So, like, we have a lot of food in our kitchen right now, and just not eating out alone, you would be surprised how much that absolutely helps. Just cutting down the unnecessary things. Like, I did a video recently about cooking meals for work, and I did an experiment where for a week straight I just ate breakfast and lunch out while I had my day job. And I went to the office. There's a Dunkin' Donuts behind me. Ordered the same thing, and I ordered the cheapest meal that they had. And then I went somewhere to a restaurant or anywhere nearby and ordered the cheapest meal they had. I still spent $200 alone in 5 days. Just, how the heck did that happen? And it made sense to me. That's like, okay, yeah, we need to throw down in the kitchen every while. So we've got the being calm, we've got the expense. Now, what else you can do in this ever evolving situation that every day where it seems to be checking in on the news, things are good, things are bad, things are good, things are bad. What you got to do is step three, work to add value. And as you add value to to your people, and what I mean by this, adding value is not necessarily just a side hustle, but whether it's getting on social media every day, just providing a little comfort, or making sure that people are feeling really, really good. Checking in on your loved ones, making sure that we're feeling okay. Okay, hey, everybody doing all right? Awesome. Just thinking of you. I know with this social distancing, we can't come together just yet, but let's make sure we're all doing okay. And that's the value of the relationship, because as we're all isolated right now, what we need as humans, we're bred for contact. We need to have people who help us out, and we need to have people who make us feel better about ourselves. And just knowing that everybody's okay could fill the soul. If you do have a side hustle that helps, certainly go ahead and use it. As a personal trainer right now, as I said, I converted my clients to virtual clients, and I'm working on a way of just making a class for people to be able to do on Facebook Live, Instagram Live, or something. And a lot of trainers are doing that, and that's definitely helped. And that's my add value, and Kitty agrees. All right, so through all of this, just be best. This will end. This will blow over. For the most part, everybody's going to be okay as long as we just follow the rules of the CDC and just stay distant, help each other out, take care of yourselves. This is a hard time, but it's no better time to say that we climb. Did not mean to rhyme. Ah, dang it. Take care of yourself, folks. Be good, and we climb.